So welcome to Jeffrey's Adventures, where we go out and do some sights, and we either cruise or we go RVing and many other things. So please enjoy the intro. Good morning. Oh my goodness, we had a good night's sleep. It didn't rain all night, thank goodness. Anyway, Cheryl's with us. Look, see? Say hi.
Hello.
All right, we're gonna go take Cheryl to a surprise place. She doesn't know. So I like to surprise Cheryl. I don't know why. But every time she's surprised, she's happy. So that's all that matters, right? All right, we'll take you with us. Say hi, Mom.
Hello.
All right, we're gonna head out. We'll bring you along. All right, everyone, I decided to go over to Coos Bay. Coos Bay is south from where we're staying, and the reason why I brought y'all is because it's beautiful here. I'll take you over to the camp spot that we have been to before. So if you're looking to come to the coast, look at this view. Isn't that cool? So a lot of clamming is here, but what's cool is this is obviously, as you can see here, low tide. So high tide goes all the way up there to these rocks, as you can see there. So in the morning when I did my morning hikes from the campground, which is just around the block here. I'd walk down here, and all the water's all the way up here where I'm walking. You can see the seaweed beds over here. This area is famous for oyster beds, And in fact, in town, in Coos Bay, there's an oyster bed mound as big as a house. And when we go back over there, that's where I'm taking Cheryl, that surprise I was telling you guys about earlier. I'm gonna take her over there. There's a seafood market there, and I'll bring you guys along, because it's pretty cool how they have all the fresh Dungeness crab during Dungeness crab season, clams and mussels and salmon, all the yum good stuff. Bay shrimp, we made bay shrimp cocktails out of them. That's what I'm gonna order some bay shrimp there, and it's sweet, delicious, plump, big pieces, and they have their own cocktail sauce. So I'll make sure that I vlog that when I get in there. Pretty cool place to stay. Last time I was here, it was raining the entire time, and that's one of the things that I always say: if you're gonna come to Oregon, just be prepared for rain, because it just rains. That's, you know, what we get until July. My thought is that if you're gonna come here in July, make your reservations in January. And just plan it out, because if you don't, you're not going to get a campground. It's just going to be wall-to-wall people, and you won't have this freedom to do things unless you can deal with the rain. Now, if you go on rainy season, you're not going to have the crowds, and that's why I was saying, hey, this is a good time to go. Yes, it's a 50-50 chance, or sometimes 70-30 chance that it's going to rain. And today we have an overcast sun, which in Oregon is just as good as being a sunny day. So this is what you're gonna get when you get here. Now in an hour it could be raining, and there would not be any way to get down here without getting completely wet. So bring your rain gear, bring your hiking boots. It's worth it if you can come during the non-peak season, because you don't have the crowds. All right, so this is one of the rivers feeding into the ocean. I don't know the name of the river, but I will try to find out. This is awesome, you guys. This is what I love about going camping, is I can go see things that is all nature. And I bet you during a sunny day, you would see some bald eagles flying up in these trees right in front of me here. And I know I see a lot of hawks, and they're out here on and black crows, and they make a lot of noise. But this is prime area for birds. As you can see, I don't know if you can see them, but there's a handful of birds down there feeding, but it's pretty cool. So anyway, Coos Bay, that's the name of this, Coos Bay. Look it up, it's Southern Oregon. It's about an hour and a half drive from the California border. I could be a little off there, maybe 2 hours. So it's not too bad from California border if you're driving up Highway 101. Highway 101 goes all the way from Southern California to Washington. So if you want to do a coastal trip, this is a great spot. I highly recommend staying in this area. There's plenty to do. You've got people with kayaks, you've got people that are fishing, as you can see there. You've got clamming. You can do everything you can imagine here. And where we were, we're about where we're camped. We're about, as I probably said, 10 miles south of Reedsport. And then, so where we're camped right now is actually a good spot if you want to do some sand dunes. This area has a huge amount of sand dunes where ATVs actually adventure on, and those are pretty fun too if you've never done an ATV. They have the little 2-seaters all the way to 4-seater quads that you could rent for the day, and you just do that all day long. It's pretty fun. Well, if we have the opportunity to stop by, there's a famous KOA in in the sand dunes, in the dunes area that is on Highway 101. It's about 5 to 7 miles from here, heading north, and that's where all the sand dunes are. And if I get a chance to stop, I can't make any promises because we're going to be buying seafood. I don't want to be off the refrigeration for that. So if we can get ice at the store for our fish that I buy for tonight's dinner, then I'll pull over and see if we can show off the dunes for y'all. All right, so I made it to the place that Cheryl is excited about. It's called Chuck's Seafood here in Coos Bay, and I wanted to show you those oysters. So across the street, I know it's a little noisy, but you can see all the oysters over there, and those are just shucked oyster shells. And if you were to see on the other side, it's just mound after mound after mound full of oysters. Pretty cool, huh? So anyway, we're gonna go in here and see what kind of fish they have fresh today. I don't have my oyster shucker with me, or I get some oysters on the half shell, but we're definitely gonna get some bay shrimp and cocktail sauce. And by the way, their cocktail sauce is amazing, just amazing. So that's it, Chuck's Seafood, ready to go. Here we go.
Okay, so we can say oh, we do the same way. And then are these smoked? Okay, yeah, we can do that.
All right, so it was a madhouse in there, a lot of people, so we got out. And but one thing I did get. All right, Cheryl, let's see what's in that bag over there, huh? We got some lunch in this bag, and she didn't see me get it. Yeah, it is. That's why we came here. What do you think of that idea, huh? So we got individual packs of shrimp cocktail. Here you go, Ma. One for you.
Eating now?
Yeah, we gotta get a snack in.
We're gonna stay in the parking lot. Or we're gonna go someplace else.
It's right here. Sounds good to me. All right, we each need some napkins. All right, we're gonna have some lunch, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Here, Mom.
I made it to the sand dunes I was telling you about. Now we are right, let's see, we're north of Coos Bay, right after you go over the bridge to get, that's Highway 101 over there. And as you can see behind me here are the sand dunes. Now there are no ATVs going up and down this dune right here, but these are all natural dunes, and they've made a recreation area out of this for ATVs. And where I'm parked is a great example of the entry of the dunes themselves. So I will wait here until I get some ATVs to show you. Here motorcycles and ATVs are all throughout this area. Pretty cool. I mean, the whole community is all toy haulers of RVs right behind me, and you can rent a spot for the weekend.
So that they're seeing.
Yeah. Here comes the motorcycles. Welcome back. So I'm going to prepare that fish I was telling you about. We went and got some Ling Cod today at that fish market. It was delicious looking, so I thought I would go for it. So what I did is I filleted took the fillets and I deboned down the bone line, and I got them all prepared so they'll fit on the grill properly. And so here's some of the things I prepared. First, I use gloves. I don't like my fingers to smell like fish, so what I do, I put these on, and then my spice rub mix that I make. And then I'm gonna do grilled onions and zucchini as a vegetable today. And then I put some oil, canola oil in here to grease my grill. And I've got my grill all ready to go. It's nice and hot. It's running about medium low so that I get a sear still, but I don't want to cook the fish too fast. I'm not really looking for blackening my fish. I just want a nice sear, and it's very fast. It should, being that they're fish fillets, you're just gonna turn the edges white and then flip them and they're ready. So I got some fresh lemon cut ready to go, and then I made a rice pilaf with wild rice and brown rice. That'll be in another recipe. I find it easier to just show you main courses out on the Blackstone, so that they kind of make sense to you instead of going back and forth in between the two kitchens. So I just have a nice pot of rice on the stove simmering low, and that'll go as our side dish for this meal. So I just wanted to show you the rice pilaf I'm making here. It's with wild rice and brown rice, and it's got red bell pepper, onion, thyme, and some butter. And I just simmer real slow for about 25 minutes. Okay, so I gloved up for this part, so I'm gonna go ahead and season my fish. As you can see, I'm not really giving it a lot. It's just a small amount, and what we're after in the flavors for is what I'm really looking for is just making sure I have enough salt on my fish for flavor. And the rest of the seasoning, I'm not sure. Now, if I wanted to blacken the fish, like if I was going to have fish tacos, I would just load this up. But I'm not. I want the flavor of the fish to come out. And this is a real good spice mix for that. So I'm going to do that to all the fillets, and then I'll throw some oil on here, and it'll be a very quick process. And that'll be it. We'll be able to eat. I'm going to use the right side because the oil, as you can see, what I'm looking for is that to run just like so. That's a good level. And I'm just going to oil that up pretty good. And I'll just line up my fish like so. Pretty simple. There's that. And the same thing for the rest of these spices. And just very gently or lightly, like I said, season them up. I'm going to give it a little bit more. Some more oil. There we go. And one more fillet here. And a little more seasoning to this guy right here. And there you go. So now you've got all your fillets ready to go. Now we need to season the other side. It's okay to do that while it's on the griddle. Oh gosh, that smells amazing. I love fresh fish. That's plenty. Okay, so zucchini takes about the same time. Oil that baby up with the onions. Get those on there. So we've got our onions and our zucchinis going. That's plenty we love vegetables in our house. And again, the same seasoning. I know it's still got flavor. That's what we're after here. And that's plenty. Okay. Put this here. Make sure it's seasoned. Okay, guys. So there's the beginning. I'm going to start cooking as it gets closer, and I'll bring you guys back. All right. So I've got the sweat I'm looking for. You see that little bit of sweat right here. And then a little more fillet here. And then a little more seasoning to this guy right here. And then That's a good indication that it's almost ready to flip. So I'm gonna grab this guy from its side. There you go, nice there, to see if I can get that on film this time. So, one flip, okay? There you go, that's what you're looking for. Nice, even texture, nice, not wet. Okay, try this again. It's kind of hard to do this and film at the same time. There you go. That's what you're after. It's not hard if you have it greased properly, okay? There you go. Those are looking pretty good. What do you think? Hope you're enjoying this. I am, because it smells amazing. Okay, so I'm looking for a little white, like filler that'll come up here, and that means that fish is perfect. It won't be dry. It'll be nice and moist and ready to eat. All right, guys, I'm gonna get this ready for the dinner table. I hope you like this segment as well. If you haven't, this would be a good time to subscribe if you want to see more of my cooking. I love cooking, so I will bring it to you every day if I can. This is one way I do it. I love my Blackstone, guys. Hey, peace out, bro. Hey, how you doing? Anyway, so there we go. See that? I just wanted to bring you back because of this liquid. See that liquid right there? It's almost, it's starting to rise. That's super moist. That right there is a great indication of how perfect that moisture is. A little bit deeper on this one, but this one's done. So I'm taking these off. All right, the fish hit the table. Here's what it turned out here for everybody to eat. And we got the rice and we got the grilled vegetables. And looks like we're gonna have some yummies here. Fresh lemon and eat away. What do you guys think?
Oh, can't wait. Good. Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, there we go. All right, guys. I'm done. That was so good. We ate it all. I don't want to show you the dirty plate.
I feel like a stuffed crab.
A stuffed crab, Mom says. Okay, so yeah, I'll show you how much is left. Nothing. Okay, well, the fish was good. It was worth going to Coos Bay. That was delicious. Okay, we'll do that again one day. It was really good. All right, so we'll see you guys in a little bit. If you haven't, now might be the time. Thumbs up. Bye.